through the certified tax rate, though the certified tax rate will be lower, the county commission cannot guarantee that your tax bill will be the same. It can increase. The certified tax rate only ensures that the amount of revenue that the county receives via the property tax is the same as it would have been under the old assessment. Odds are, if your tax bill goes up, it will also mean someone else is going down. The county commission has no control over the assessment of property. If a citizen are unhappy or feel that their property is overvalued or undervalued as a result of this reappraisal, then you need to appeal, and I was told that the first order would be to the property assessor, and if you don't get nothing there, then you would appeal to the County Board of Equalization. Mr. Kitts?
For the record, to the media and the public, Mr. Chairman, this body, this commission here is nowhere in a position, this is not causing for us to raise the taxes in Campbell County.
No, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, there's a deadline, if I'm not mistaken, that needs to be presented to the public. I think it came out with your new appraisal. To meet with the equalization board, it's a short time frame. And we have no control of that. That's my understanding. But that needs to be told. I think it's April. Just look into it, because it's a short time span in April that you can get on the equalization.
Okay.
You gotta go through the process and get on that equalization list.
Well, Scott had informed me that you had to go to property assessor first. Is that correct, Scott?
Yeah, if they're unable to, any satisfaction, then they would go to equalization.
Okay. Any other questions?
One more.
Go ahead.
So, that being said, we don't, there's not a time frame, so to keep the people, the taxpayers from knowing, we won't know when the state will let us know. We don't know that, do we,
We
Mr.
do
Chairman?
not go to the tax rate until the state.
I mean, we don't know any months or anything, do we, Rusty?
Pardon
Well,
me?
to know that answer, if it'll go down or stay the same.
Well, I can say this, Mr. Kidd. If your property value is up, the tax rate has to come down.
Well, that's good. I think the people need to know that.
Okay. Mr. Marlowe?
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna say that we're not responsible for this at all, not the commission.
When it shows that you've had a $650 million increase in your assessment value, your tax rate's gonna go down. Now, how much is the question, because the current assessment will probably go down slightly because of your appeals to the Board of Equalization, but I'm hesitant to say what I think it's gonna be, because I don't want to be construed as a liar. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be significantly lower.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Ward?
during the budget finance hearings we just had, we requested the commission as a whole to get finance, to get with the comptroller, to get those numbers for the certified tax rate. So for the ones just appearing, or for the news media, we requested that. I think it may be mid-May before we get those numbers. But he'll do his calculations and send it back to the commission. And the commission will have to accept that or not accept it. And I'm sure this commission will accept the lower rate.
Yes.
One more thing on that part. So, that being said, the property assessor's office is having to do this because the state, it's a protocol, he's having to do this, right, Mr. Chairman?
It's a 5-year reappraisal.
Exactly. That's what I want to know. Thank you.
All right. Moving on.